Hi guys, in this video we're gonna do the zombie walk animation. So first of all, make sure you have the map, first person example map opened, and we're gonna start by accessing the control rig folder, then mannequin, then character. Then you have the mesh folder, and I want to show you this skeleton. We're gonna use the we're gonna open the third person walk animation, the default one, and we're gonna modify it for the walk animation to be rather than a human walk, a zombie walk. So it should be a weird walking animation as a zombie should walk. This skeleton, the skeleton that comes with the control rig from the sample project of control rig mannequin, the control rig mannequin project. This skeleton doesn't support the third person walk animation of Unreal Engine. So of course we have two skeletons. We have the skeleton of our third person character that we use for our zombies, and we have the skeleton that comes with the controller rig. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna retarget the animation of this skeleton to the controller rig skeleton, the skeleton included in the package of controller rig. So we're gonna open mannequin, the mannequin folder, our skeleton for our character, and then we're gonna access mesh inside the character folder. Then we have this skeleton, so we're gonna open it. Here we're gonna prepare it for we're gonna prepare it for the retargeting. So setup rig. You see here I used the French word here. Here in the tab Retarget Manager, you just have to click on in the setup rig session. You just have to open the menu and select humanoid rig. This is the interface, of course, for the retargeting. You save your skeleton of your zombie, and then you move on to the controller rig skeleton here in the folder, appropriate folder, control rig, the skeleton for the control rig. Setup rig, the same operation. Select rig, select humanoid rig, and you save. Now both of your skeleton are, I should close the animation that we did the last time. Both of your skeletons are ready for the retargeting. So you move to the mannequin folder, animations folder. In the folder 3, you search for third person walk, the third person walk animation, this animation. So it's a human walk. We're gonna modify it to be a zombie walk using the asset control rig of Epic Games. So here we select it, third person walk, retarget anim asset, duplicate anim assets, and retarget. Then you select the appropriate skeleton. Here it should be the skeleton stored not the anim starter pack 1. Of course the controller rig mannequin, this one. Gonna retarget it to this one, the animation. You click on retarget. You have the new animation stored inside the content folder. So in the mannequin folder of controller rig, you create a new folder. New folder, you call it animations, as any mannequin folder, and then you go back to content, select your animation, and move it to the animation folder. Move here. Now you have this animation that we're gonna use. Now we're gonna start now with a new. We're gonna start with a new level sequence. So we save all just in case. We're gonna start with a new level sequence. Not this one. We have the old one. We have no. Everything is alright. So you remove this mannequin, which is better not to remove it, just to be safe. So we're gonna move to another place, and we're gonna drag the mesh included, the skeletal mesh included in our controller rig folder, which is SK mannequin. You see the path. SK mannequin, you drag it inside your level. It's called in the world outliner SK mannequin. So you have this skeleton. Now you should cinematic, add level sequence. You choose the location of your new level sequence. We're gonna choose enemies, then a zombie. Call the level sequence, just we call it a zombie walk. Level sequence, and we save it there. We have the new sequence. Plus track, we're gonna add the skeletal mesh to our cinematic. Actor to sequencer. Add, I should select the skeletal mesh for it to be included by default. Add SK mannequin. We have the skeletal mesh. Control rig is gonna include itself automatically inside the sequencer. Now what we should be doing, we should add the animation. Just to be clear, if you do it this way, you will not see the animation. So what you should be doing is remove mannequin controller rig from sequencer, add the animation, third person walk. Here it is. So reduce the range of sequencer to be the length of the animation. You click here CTRL plus the mouse wheel to increase or decrease the precision of the track here. Okay, so then now that we added the animation, we can preview it. See, it's working. The animation is active. We click on pause, and then we're gonna in SK mannequin we click on it, and then right click, bake to controller rig. We choose the controller rig for the male one, not the female one, the male one. Now you leave the properties as default. Bake to controller rig. Now you have your controller rig to be able to tune your animation. So we're gonna play the animation. The controller rig, the controls are moving with the animation as they're supposed to be, and then we start modifying our animation. So we start editing the animation. We keep it we keep the snapping active here, and then we start by the here we should set some stuff by default. So here only select rig control is very important. Gizmo scale, axis scale, hide manipulators, display. Yes, everything is alright. So we select the right hand control, reduce the camera speed for it to be precise, and then we choose the world coordinate coordinates, and then in the beginning of the animation we lift the arms forward, forward. We lift it forward, we adjust it, adjust this control for the elbow, should be doing it. Okay, this one, everything is alright. Move it a little bit. Yes, the goal is to have a zombie lifting his hands, extending his arms upward like a zombie should do. So we rotate the control of the hand, we keep it like that, and then we move the other arm in its position, just a little bit down for it to be kind of like that. It's okay. We rotate the hand in the local space. It's better to do in the local space for the rotations, just like that. It's alright. It's a zombie, so weird movement is expected. Then we're gonna hide the manipulators to see how it looks. It's okay. We return to our manipulators. So here we have the first frame. We're gonna create a keyframe here in the track mannequin controller rig. We create our keyframe. It's gonna update the first keyframe. All of these are keyframes created when we bake the controller rig to the animation, for the controller rig to follow the animation. Then we're gonna move here for the time it should be shown as frames. We're gonna move to the frame number 16. 15 will do it also. So here we're gonna modify the situation, and we're gonna have this arm and below the left arm. So the arm of the right arm. Here it is. Doesn't have to be very perfect. The hand, the required adjustment, the required positioning. Yes. The other one, translation in world space. Just bring it a little bit like a zombie. So using the default mannequin of Unreal Engine to represent a zombie. So the other arm. Now it should be okay. It should be okay. So it's gonna when he walks. So he have his right arm above the left arm, then the left arm above the right arm, then again the right arm back to the right arm, and so on. Gonna be alright. I just have to increase the difference, because I should increase the difference a little bit. Should hide manipulators to see. It's alright, like a zombie, scary one. So move it a little bit to the right height. Should see it from the side. It's okay. And then reaching forward, you see. And then we create our keyframe. Create the keyframe, updating them. And then back to the initial keyframe. So for the controller rig, that is to say the right hand above the left hand. So we move to the end of the animation, and then here we just have to copy this one. Should select, press Ctrl C, then here press Ctrl. I should save just in case. Press Ctrl V. Here you have something. Okay, just to see how it looks. No. Okay, I'm gonna just preview it. Okay, there is a small, if I see here. Okay, yes, the situation is okay. I'm gonna undo the pasting. It should be here, it should be in the end, should be here that we paste, just to be very precise. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna save, of course, and open the control rig to see the list of the controls. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna move to the hand right control and the hand left control. These are the one that we're interested in. Just at the bottom, in the bottom, and right control. We remove all these keyframes in between our keyframes. So just you click, CTRL click to control click to select them all, because it goes back to the animation of the zombie, of the third person walk. So we should remove all these keyframes in between. We should keep it. We should have a zombie animation. So for the hands. So we remove them. We do the same operation here. We're doing it for the control hand R control. Then we're gonna move to the hand L control. So it's very useful. You create your own animations inside the engine without the need of Maya, the third party software, external software. So remove the other one and see how it looks. We have here, yes, because we didn't do it yet for the hand L control. Now we're gonna do it for the hand L control. We save, of course, hand L control, the same operation, fine tuning, remove, and the other keyframes. Of course, for you to be able to make your ready animations to control rig, you should have here we have the control rig. In the rig graph, you should have done your backward solve graph. It's very important. That is to say, it means the backward solve is done for to allow the bones to drive the control. The forward solve here, this is the forward solve. The backward solve allow this. The forward solve allows the control to drive the bones. It's the forward operation. So here we remove these keyframes. back to our animation. We remove, I deselect them by error. We remove these ones, the last ones, and remove. We should have the animation that we want. No snapping, and I'm gonna preview the animation to see how it looks, what he does. The right arm work appropriately, but the right arm doesn't work correctly. So here this is the situation that is caused. Hide manipulators, no. That is caused by, I think it's the elbow control. The IK elbow control is here. We have what he does. Okay, so there is the clavicle control. We should fine tune it. We should add a new keyframe in between for the right arm, for the elbow, the right elbow, not to flex that much. So here I'm gonna choose go back to snapping. In the frame number 7, gonna just drag this forward a little bit, the arm, keeping the same level. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a keyframe for the control, hand right control. I think it's better to do it for the entire rig. Yes, should do for the entire rig. See how it looks now. Okay, alright, doesn't I want to see in front play. So hide manipulators. Yes, I think it's okay. Now I think it's okay. It's still flexing his arm. The beginning it doesn't do it, but then he do it for the right arm. I'm gonna do the same thing for the left arm. Here in between we're gonna do the same operation. So back to unchecking hide manipulators, keeping the level of course, like that, and create the keyframe. So the animation, it's a work of tuning and stuff. So okay, and go back there. Alright, yes, start with it straight and then it flex it. So here we should do another modification adjustment. Where is the hand? Right here it is. The control. At the end of the animation we're gonna do just a small adjustment, keeping the same level. The goal is to have the arm straight. Here we're gonna do another keyframe, just with smoothing the animation. So another keyframe, back to it, how it does. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, for the right arm it's alright. Remains the left arm, so doesn't need to be both arms to be straight. So it's a zombie after all. So now gotta see how it looks. Play our zombie. It's alright. Okay. Yes. Yes, everything is okay. Everything is okay. It's a zombie, so okay. We have an animation. It's kind of jerking in the. It's kind of it's a jerky movement in the shoulder, right shoulder. I think I can adjust it with the elbow control. I think I can adjust it. Where does it do this jerky movement? Sorry. Okay. Yes, because it yes, it's at this frame. At this point, it rotates. He rotates his arm clockwise, counterclockwise. He rotates his arm counterclockwise. Should see this control. I don't think it's gonna modify the elbow. No. What I should be doing is to use this one. So yes, it's caused by the IK. Okay. Here we're gonna drag it back a little bit, the hand, just to eliminate the jerky movement. Okay, just keep it like that, and then just move it a little bit, and create another keyframe. Okay, control area. It's another keyframe. Yes, we eliminated it. Gonna launch it to see. Yes, it's the mannequin skeleton, so it's the skeletal mesh of the mannequin. Yes, yeah, that should do it. So that should do it, guys. Now that we have our animation for the zombie, hide manipulators to see it. It's alright, everything is alright. So pause. We save the animation. zombie walk level sequence. And then what we should do, it's already known, so right click on SK mannequin, bake animation sequence, which shows the folder of the animation. We're gonna call it zombie walk, simply zombie. Of course, this is for this skeleton, the control rig skeleton, so here in animations we're gonna store it in animations for now of the control rig hierarchy. So we're gonna call it zombie walk, and we save it, keep this as they are, export to animation sequence. Now we're gonna do the inverse procedure. We're gonna retarget this animation that we created to this skeleton, this one, the skeleton of our zombies. So animation, skeletons already prepared for the retargeting, zombie walk, retarget anim asset, duplicate and retarget. You choose your skeleton of the folder mannequin, this one, retarget. Of course, it's gonna be created inside the content folder. You just move it to the folder zombie. Move here. Now we have the animation for the zombie walk for our zombie character. Here we have it walking, the zombie, and we have the animation, as you can see, of the zombie, a weird walk of a zombie. Of course, this is not an advanced animation tutorial, so you just need to create a basic simple animation for your zombie. We have the zombie walk, guys, so we have all custom 3 animations for our zombie. In the next video we're gonna finish our animation blueprint for our zombie. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and have a nice day.